going to start this off with what you're going to need. You're going to need a rat tail comb, a brush, water, of course, for moisture, some gel, hair styling gel, any type of gel, some edge control, of course, and a soft bristle brush. Also, you're going to need some moisturizer. I use Shea Moisture, Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and also you're going to need some oil to lock in the moisture. So let's get started. So right now I'm just going to start parting my hair, and I actually did the back of my hair off camera because it was kind of hard to angle, the camera to catch every part of the braid that I'm doing. So the style is just a French braid up the back of my head, which I'll show you at the end. And I also did a French braid in the front, which you're gonna see. So I'm just parting off the section that I'm gonna braid as of now. Alright, so now that I have my section, the next thing I'm going to do at this point is just put away the hair that is separate from the part that I just parted, of course. Um, and then I'm going to get ready to moisturize this section, starting off with water. I spray it on the ends and work its way down to the roots of my actual hair. Um, and I'm just making sure that I'm massaging in the water. Then I am going to brush that in a little bit. Um, and then I'm also going to take some of the Shea Moisture hair smoothie, and I'm adding that in for as a moisturizer because I love using Shea Moisture products too on my hair. I don't know how it works for everyone else's hair, but on mine it leaves it very, very moisturized and manageable. So I put that on the ends, and here's me being silly with my little mohawk thing. But yeah, I just put that on the ends and work it in, and then I'm also adding Africa's Best oil, and I'm putting that on the ends and running it down to the roots. And I love using this oil because it has a lot of essential oils that you do need for your hair. It's really light, so a little bit goes a long way. And now I'm just putting on some gel to make sure that the hair stays put when I get ready to French braid. And yeah, so I'm just jamming right now, just making sure all of the products that I just put in is added. And right now, I am sectioning off the part that I'm going to start to use when I do my French braid. And French braids are really hard to do. Well, they're not hard to do once you know how to do them, but they're kind of different than doing an outward braid. This is actually an inward braid, and it's just separating. You have to like make sure you have three sections in your hands at all times, because every time that you cross over, you have to pick up more hair. And sometimes it gets a little confusing because you might pick up too much hair and then it gets tangled and it is just a lot. So you take small sections and you just cross it over with the three strands that you do have. If you want a more detailed video on me doing a French braid, I'll do another video just in full detail of actually how to do a French braid. But as you see, it's an inward braid, and I like this for this style because it kind of gives it a little lift, a little volume in the front of my hair. So I definitely did want to do this just to add some funkiness to the little plain, bun that I'm gonna do, or the updo that I'm gonna do. So, yep, just keep braiding until you get to the end. Try to forget you in my mind. Pretend to not have the patience. Pretending there is enough time for waiting. Remembering when we kept it all basic. I wanna go back so bad I can taste it. What do I care for? Alright guys, so I am at the end of my braid and I'm just braiding it halfway because I'm gonna tuck that into the bun when I get ready to do it. So I'm just braiding it and then leaving the rest out, and now I'm just taking out the clip that was holding the rest of the hair back. Now what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna mix some of the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Control in with some gel. But first, I'm just spraying my hair to add some moisture to, well, spraying my hair with water, of course, to add moisture to the remaining hair that's left out. But yeah, at this point, I'm just adding the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Edge Control with some gel for extra hold because my hair is very thick, if you can't tell, and water and grease just does not do the trick when it comes to holding my hair. Um, so yeah, I'm just adding that a little bit onto the section that I braided, and then I'm adding it onto my edges and the part that is going to be slicked back, and of course a little bit on the end. And then with my soft bristle brush, which is a little baby brush, I'm just brushing my hair into a bun, like into the formation of me brushing it up to a bun. Um, and I'm noticing that my edges are like in this clip, it's like a little thin, and on this side specifically, it's because my brother put gum in my hair when I was younger, around my edge area, and it definitely did not grow back. Like hair grew all around that section that the gum was in, but it just did not grow back where the gum was. So I don't know what that is about. But yeah, so all I'm doing is just brushing and smoothing to make sure that everything lays flat and everything is together and there's no hair sticking out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at this point, and then I'm just gonna, tie it up with a hair tie, make sure it's all slick and smooth. So yeah. All right, guys. So right now I'm just stretching out my little puff, my little tiny puff. But yeah, I'm just stretching it out, and me being silly again. Yeah, I'm just stretching it out, and I'm gonna use my brush to just brush out any like kinks or anything, just to stretch it out a little bit more. Because I'm gonna make a little top knot bun, a little ballerina bun. My hair isn't long enough for it to be a big extravagant bun. I probably could have made it, look a little fuller if I just tucked some of it in, like with it being fluffy now, the way it is. But I wanted a little more of a neater kind of look. So I just tucked, the two ends behind the ponytail, and I pinned them. And I pulled some from the front and tucked to the back of the bun. I'm not sure if you can tell in the clip here, but right now I'm just like fluffing and, tucking and smoothing and pretty much everything to just make it look a little neat. And there goes the back of the actual, hair of the French braid. And as I said, if you want to, more in-depth tutorial on how I did the back with the French braid, I'll do another, video. Just comment down below, let me know. But yeah, so I'm just smoothing and, making sure the edges is laid, child. The same, doing the same on this other side, making sure them edges is laid. And I'm going to put on every girl's, oh, well, actually, first I'm gonna spray my hair with bedhead. And I like bedhead because it's a holding spray. And it's not like too flaky or, too stiff. So I normally just spray that on when I'm doing buns and stuff just to give it a little added hold. But yeah, I'm just brushing that in. And then I'm gonna use every girl's favorite best friend, the little ghetto girl scarf. Um, I had this scarf forever. It's like a little scarf you get at the beauty supply store. But yeah, I'm just tying my hair with this, and I'm gonna continue getting ready. So you're gonna see in the next clip me coming back with, after I then got ready and did my makeup and all of that. But yeah, so keep watching. Voila! And here I am with my face all done. I got a little bit of makeup on. And I'm just gonna take off the scarf to show how everything is all now laid flat and uh, meshed together, as you can tell. But I'm gonna fix that. It's not gonna look like that once I'm finished. So first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my brush and I'm just gonna move my edges around a little bit so it doesn't look like it's taped to my head. I'm just gonna run the brush over the hair as well. Um, and then I'm also gonna fluff the actual front braid because you see, because I tied the scarf on it, it laid down a little flatter than originally. So what I'm gonna do is just put my fingers in between the braids and kind of give it a lift. Just pull it a little bit to the front so it fluffs back up a little bit. But yeah, this is the look. This is the finished style, and it's simple. It didn't take me that long to do, probably like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I see you in the next video. And I hope you guys comment and subscribe. Let me know how you like it. Later.
Yeah.